listening, even if your clothes are getting dirty, you don't mind, right? Because this is the holy dust of Dham. So, and we're also forgetting all the anxiety, home, family, work, everything. Just absorbing the path, hearing and chanting. Gauranga! So the process in Kola we yesterday we missed that. That's why we want to follow this. It is Pada Sevanam. And Pada Sevanam actually is perfected by Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi Devi, although people they pray, they worship Lakshmi to get Lakshmi money, wealth. But Lakshmi herself, what she is doing, she is just massaging the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu, worshipping the lotus feet. Even Lord Vishnu mentioned that my feet have become exalted because I worship my devotee. This is why people worship my feet. Because I worship my devotee and my feet have become exalted, and this is why people worship my feet. And also Lakshmi Devi taking advantage to massage my feet. I'm not so interested with Lakshmi, but she takes advantage to massage my feet. And the families are worshipping her to get well. So this is very important, the Pada Sevanam Shri Guru Charana Karma Seva Bhakti Karma. And the lotus feet of the spiritual master is the only way by which we can obtain devotional service. Even Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the beginning he was more like kind of a grammar teacher. And devotees were praying when this Mahaprabhu is going to be devotee, proper devotee. He's very scholarly, they are praying like that. And then one time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Gaya. So when he went to Gaya and he saw the lotus feet of the Lord, lotus feet of Vishnu, Brahmana were glorifying the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. And just at this time, he became actually very attracted to the worship of the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. And just at this time, he actually also met his spiritual master, Ishwar Puri. And he would go to the birthplace of Ishwar Puri and collecting the dust of the birthplace of his spiritual master, Ishwar Puri, and collecting the dust, and he would keep some of the dust with him all the time. And every time he would eat some pinch of the dust, coming from the lotus feet of his spiritual master. He would do that. So very much worshipping the lotus feet, because why the lotus feet? That's where the blessing flows. The blessing flows from the lotus feet. When we have darshan of the Lord, we don't have direct darshan to the face, which is start from the lotus feet. Right? Nitai pada pramana koti chandra susita. Nitai pada pramana, Nityananda Prabhu's lotus feet is very cooling. Why is cooling? It's susita. Susita means cool. Susita means very cool. Why do we require the cooling effect of the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu? It's because we are suffering in this world, we are burning in this world. We are singing every day, Samsara Bhavana. It's a forest fire. We are burning in this world. When we are burning, then we need a cooling effect. So Nityananda Prabhu's lotus feet is very, very cooling. It is also very good. Right? Se sambandha, Nemijar, Vinta Janma, We don't have connection with Guru, we don't have connection with Nityananda Prabhu, then this life is wasted. Asatya kori mani. Then if you don't have connection with the Lord's feet, our Guru, or Nityananda Prabhu, who will consider what is true to be untrue, and what is untrue to be true. This is what happened. So, very important worshipping the Lord's feet, so this is Parasivanam, even Lakshmi Devi. Bhakta Padaduri, Bhakta Padajya, Bhakta Bhukti Avasais, Aitina Mahabal. Shakti, full of Shakti, Bhakta Padaduri, the Lord's feet of the devotees, the dust coming from the Lord's feet of the devotees, the dust, the water that has washed the feet of the devotees, and the remnants coming from the devotees. Aitina Mahabal, very, very powerful. If you see when we come to the temple, what do we do? The first thing that we do when we darshan in the temple, we do obeisances to Prabhupada. It means that his forehead has to touch the dust of Srila Prabhupada's Lotus feet. And then, second thing we are looking for, Charanamrita. That is Bhakta Padaduri, also Charanamrita. And then Bhakta Bhukti Avashesh. What we are looking for in Mahaprasad. Right? So, this is why this worship of the Lotus feet of Guru and the worship of the Lotus feet of the spiritual master is very important. Because it actually helps to become also detached from this material world. Right? So, Parasivanam, this is the, yesterday, not today, Kulabi's place is actually Parasivanam. There was one devotee, his name is Jalu Thakur. And Kalidas was always searching for the dust of the Lord's feet of the devotees. One time he went to, what's the name of this country? Kalidas? Jalu Thakur, yes. Jalu Thakur. He went to Jalu Thakur's place and asked him for the dust from his Lord's feet. And Jalu Thakur would not give. Right? What he would do, Kalidas would go and Jalu Thakur was gone, he would go and pick up the footprint, the dust from there would put on his forehead. And then he would ask Jalu Thakur, please give me your dust. And he would not give. You know? So he would just wait, when he's gone, he would just pick up. So even Prahlad Maharaj also mentioned. Prahlad Maharaj said, Mahatpada Raja, they asked Prahlad Maharaj, where did you get this knowledge? The schoolmates of Prahlad Maharaj asked Prahlad Maharaj, where did you get all this knowledge? And Prahlad Maharaj said, unless we do abhishek with the dust of the Lotus feet of the pure devotees, we will not get this knowledge. So he got it from his spiritual master, Nabadwip. Even Bharat Maharaj said the same thing, Jat Bharat, right? Mahatpada Raja Abhishekam. King Ravana asked him, where did you get all this knowledge? He said, unless we smell our body, the dust of the Lotus feet of the pure devotees will never come to Krishna consciousness. So this process of Parasivanam, perfected by actually Lakshmi Devi, who is always massaging the Lotus feet of the Lord. Hari Bol.
Thank you, Maharaj. Very difficult for you there. There's so much noise in the background. Anyway, thank you for continuing. So now, we will invite His Holiness Bhakti Parikrama Swami Maharaj to give us his discourse. The Maharaj is going to give us a more detailed description of the Samudra pastime.
Namaste, Saraswati Devi, Gauravaadi Pracharya, Nirvikesha Chandravadi, Paschat Pradushatari, Bansha Kalpatada Prasya Pasu Yudhayasya, Patitanang Bhavane Gaurashya Gauravaadi, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Radha Srivasadi Gauravaadi, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama. Vivacana Pongula Hagiri, Yatupata Mohammed Sri Guru Sahibu, Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. So, everyone, for the fourth day of Nabadwip Mandal Parikrama 2026, the place where we are at now, very beautiful place. You like the place? This is known as champa. And location has some controversy, whether it is a Kolodip or Ritudip. Mostly it is said it is a Ritudip, but someone also explained it is a Kolodip. To take a step side, we say at the border. So the party is at the border of Kolodip and Ritudip. So before you came here, you visited Samudra. Visited or not? Yes. Samudra is a very, very important place. It is at the border, extreme border, the western side of Nabadwip. Samudra Sen used to rule this place. He was the king, Samudra Sen. He was the great devotee of Krishna. It is in Dapur. So, Sen, he was conquering the world. He was traveling to different places, and the system was if you submit and give taxes, then no more fight. Will be accepted. But if you don't accept and doesn't want to give tax, then you have to fight. And fighting with himself is very difficult fight. But Samudra Sen, he thought, I will not give tax to himself. I will fight with him. Why? Because he wanted to have darshan of Krishna. And he thought, if I fight with Bhimsen, and in difficult situation, Bhimsen will pray for Krishna to come and help him. So in that situation, I can have darshan of Krishna. So in that mood, Samudra Sen started fighting with Bhimsen. And it was a tremendous fight. And somehow, Bhimsen was about to be defeated. So he was in anxiety. So I will be defeated now. And he prayed to the Lord intensely. Generally, when you are in difficulties, you pray. And when you have good
can you forget Krishna? So he was praying and he said, he prayed to Lord Krishna, if Pandavas are defeated, then it is very bad for your reputation. Okay. So please come and help you. So Krishna, Chandra Bhagavan, appeared, but nobody could see. Only Samudra Sen could see Lord Krishna. They could see Krishna and his pastimes in Vrindavan, wonderful darshan he had. And after that, he developed another desire. What was the desire? He wanted to see the form of Gauranga. Because he knew that in Kali Yuga, Saint Krishna will come as Gauranga. So he wanted to see that form. And when he desired like that, Krishna Chandra Bhagavan disappeared and Gaura Chandra Bhagavan appeared. Gauranga. How many of you want to have darshan of Gauranga Mahaprabhu? But you can have darshan of Gauranga Mahaprabhu anywhere in Nabadwip Dham, especially during Nabadwip Mandal Parikrama. Mahaprabhu is extremely merciful. What we have to do? We have to have intense desire. Just like Samudra Sen had intense desire to have darshan. But Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada used to say, don't try to see Krishna. Serve Krishna in such a way, Krishna will come to see you. Even if Krishna comes to us, we will not be able to see him. We will not be able to understand. The Duryodhana also saw Krishna. So there is nothing great to see somebody. Unless you appreciate that person, there is no benefit of that. So then the question may come, then one should not go to the temple. Because we are not able to see. So one devotee was there and he used to go to have darshan of Makadiya. But he was blind. He was blind. People used to laugh, why is coming is blind? One devotee in a few years approached that devotee. That you are blind, so why do you come to Bhakti temple every day? And you cannot darshan the Lord because you are blind. Then he very humbly said, I come to Bhakti temple not to have darshan of Bhakti. I come to Bhakti temple so that Bhakti will have darshan of me. That is the mood of a devotee. So we may not see Krishna, but if Krishna sees us, then our life will be glorious. So in case we are not able to find Gauranga Mahaprabhu, but we should be very, very sincere so that Mahaprabhu can have merciful glance on us, and that will be the success of Nabadwip Mandal Parikrama. And Srila Saraswati Prabhupada used to say that we should not see Krishna through our eyes. Because we cannot see him. We should try to see Krishna through our ears. So Nabadwip Mandal Parikrama will be successful when we hear attentively. Once Srila Saraswati Prabhupada was doing Mandal Parikrama, some devotees going to have darshan of the deities while he was speaking Harikatha. So after they came back, Saraswati Thakur was not so happy with that, with those devotees, and he asked them, how was your eye massage? So we cannot see Krishna through our eyes. We have to see through our ears. For a sadhaka, the organ to be used is ears. And when we become siddha, then eyes can see Krishna. So therefore we have to purify consciousness. And Nabadwip Mandal Parikrama is a great opportunity to hear from different Vaishnavas, senior devotees, so that our hearts become purified and we can develop the eye of love to see Krishna face to face. So Samudra Sen could see Krishna face to face, and he also could see Gauranga Mahaprabhu face to face at Samudra. So there is another pastime related to Samudra. Samudra means ocean. So this is the place where Samudra, ocean and Mother Ganges got united. The confluence. So generally it is there in Ganga Sagar. Ganga Sagar. So that's why Samudra is not different from Ganga Sagar. And it is also not different from Dwarka. So two dhams are there in Samudra. So Samudra, the ocean, was talking to Mother Ganges that you are very fortunate. You are able to witness the pastimes of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, but I am not that fortunate. Then Mother Ganges said, no. Mahaprabhu is going to complete his pastime here in Nabadwip Dham, and he will take sannyas, he will go to Jagannath Puri. And there we will have the great fortune to witness the pastimes of Gauranga Mahaprabhu there. Then Ocean said, no. Mahaprabhu never leaves Nabadwip. He stays eternally in Nabadwip Dham. But for pastime purposes, Mahaprabhu took sannyas and went to Jagannath Puri. But in spiritual sense, Mahaprabhu never leaves Nabadwip Dham. That's why I am to be part of Nabadwip Dham and witness the wonderful pastimes of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So, just like Krishna never leaves Vrindavan, he left Vrindavan externally and went to Mathura, went to Dwarka, but Vrindavan Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. In the same way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Lord of Navadvip Dham, and that Lord never leaves Navadvip Dham. And Samudra, ocean, took shelter of Mother Ganges and witnessed the wonderful pastimes of Gauranga Mahaprabhu in this glorious Navadvip Dham. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Navadvip Dham ki, Prabhupada ki, Navadvip Gaura Bhaktavinda ki, Nitai Gauramanande.
Thank you very much, Maharaj. Next speaker we're going to hear from His Holiness Dhiradambar Swami Maharaj. Maharaj is going to tell us about Radha Kund, which we passed on our way here this morning, or we're going to pass when we go out from here to the next stop. On the way we'll pass Radha Kund, right?
Namo Vishnu Hare Krishna Kusaya Bhagavate Bhakti Vinata Swami Sarvate Saraswati Devi Gauranga Kari Devi Sita Samyavati Om Madhya Nirandasya Dhyana Samaya Chakru Nandena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Kishore Kund Shyama Kund Ki Jai External visit and internal visit for Shyama Kund. External visit. Arishtashi was sent by council. Arishtashi comes after Soviet Union. One of them is Arishtashi. Arishtashi came to Vrindavan. The location where at that time was the Calvary. interrupting me. What is it? What is the height of Parikshasura? What is his height? What has height? Anybody knows about what is the height of Parikshasura? You hear about this demon. What is the height?
Touching the cloud.
Huh?
Touching the cloud.
Thank you. Parikshasura, you know about size. He is as tall out a movable mountain. Very tall, talking the and Krishna showed the Krishna, oh, Krishna's high. Krishna, at that time, small boy. Krishna was a small boy, and the Krishna was so mighty. And when he was walking, the land was shaking because of the weight. And people were terrified. So Krishna, understanding what was happening, he came forward, told the gopis, just watch it. Not just watch it. Krishna came forward. You are the lowest of the beast. If you are coming to challenge me, then you should come. Why are you disturbing the peace of my Here, was so angry. And just Krishna. Not understanding the change of Krishna. The thing is, a small boy, he was thinking he can trample Krishna under the feet and free Krishna. But Krishna was playing with him because Krishna is a brilliant enjoyer. He likes to enjoy. Krishna likes fighting. He was playing with him for his full satisfaction. And Krishna killed the ancestor. After killing him, the Krishna was very happy. And he came with that happy heart. So he was expecting to get the glorification from his friends after killing such a mighty demon. And Krishna was surprised. So he came with the play with the gopis. He said, no, don't touch. They are so contaminated. To kill a bull against the religious principle. Krishna said, no, that was the demon. He didn't form of a bull. He was a devotee, not a bull. But he's so crooked and he can't be form of a bull. The gopi said, yes, he is truly a demon and yes, it's not really a bull, but he can be form of a bull. But what have you killed is a bull. Therefore, you are contaminated and you have to go and get purified before you can touch it. Krishna tried to argue, but he couldn't convince the gopis. You cannot touch us until you go all over the world, bathe in all the holy places, visit all the holy rivers. Then you will qualify for touch of God. And we travel all over to take some time. And I have to believe with my friends. And I travel all over. See, most of the time, and the supreme mystic. I will simply call all the rivers here in one place. And I'll take a bath and get purified. So Krishna used the heel of his right foot, placed it on the ground, and then he entered inside it and came out. Yes, I've picked all the holy rivers and now purified. The Gopi said, what have you done? Tricky boy. This is another of the trick. You cannot cheat us. This is a trick. Krishna said, no. I caught all the holy rivers here. He said, let us see. So Krishna said, Ganga! Ganga appeared herself. Jamuna appeared herself. Saraswati, she appeared herself. Narmada, she appeared herself. Kaveri, she appeared herself. Sindhu, she appeared herself. Godavari, they all appeared in person. Because you see, yes. So see, I've done it. So I'm complete. All of you should now take part here in this purifier. Yourself also. The gopis say their water is contaminated, so we cannot get it there. As you have created their own, we will do our own. So, what Krishna did was, Syama. Now, remain Radha. How to get Radha? Srimati Radharani, people of the Bangals, I said, you dig in with me. What can the Bangal do? What can you do? It is not ordinary Bangal, that anything from Srimati also is what? The same potency, the same potency. So, besides doing their own, and Krishna was looking at them, these are my best friends, my best worshippers. And as I didn't want to waste my time traveling all the places, so I didn't waste their time also laboring to dig this place. So, Krishna told all the believers, if I go to Srimati, she will not agree with me. So you country should go. This is a chance for you to go. Let her say this. You should all go to her and beg her to say this. So all the holy believers went to her and begged her, please, can you give us chance to do service? Because they wanted to go to Manasi Ganga to go and fetch water to go and fill the pond. It will take some time. So they all went to Srimati Rani and then they begged, please give us some service. But Srimati Rani agreed. So when we are at the other point, you see there is a small valley that connects Shamakon and the other pond. That is Shamakon came through there and filled the pond of the Radha. In this way, Radha Kund and Syama Kund appeared. That is externalism. That's external. Internalism that motivated the external one to take place was, it still is, we already know about Jatila. Jatila. What is her duty? Jatila, what does he do? Always keeping her eyes on Radharani. She does not want to see her with Krishna. Therefore, she's always 24 hours Radha and Krishna conscious. Is it a small person? Is it a small person? No. Her Krishna consciousness is different from that of Kamsa. Kamsa is also 24 hours Krishna consciousness. Even in dream, Kamsa thinks of Krishna. And only Kamsa saw Costa preparation. You know Costa? Costa. Year preparation. So Kamsa see that as a food in his plate. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kamsa sees Krishna everywhere, even in the food. Every food that has a product of Krishna does it, Kamsa see that as Krishna. Great is, but his Krishna consciousness is not accepted by us because he's thinking of Krishna unfavorably. His Krishna consciousness is coming. What about Jatila? Jatila is also 24 hours thinking of Krishna. What is the difference between Jatila Krishna consciousness, Kamsa Krishna consciousness? Kamsa Krishna consciousness is favorable. What was Jatila? Is it favorable or unfavorable? Huh? Jatila Krishna consciousness, is it favorable or unfavorable? Unfavorable. Thank you. Krishna consciousness is favorable. Why? Why? She facilitated Krishna's master. Without Jatila, most of the persons who are hearing will not be told. Because of example, Radha Kund Shama Kunde will not manifest without the internal reason. So, because she is constantly thinking how to check Radharani, going out to meet Krishna, therefore, when Krishna is thinking, it is better for us to avoid her disturbance by becoming liquid. Liquid. Liquidity. Radha Kund and Shama Kund are what? A liquid form of Radha and Krishna. Because of Jatila. So her Krishna consciousness is very because it helps Krishna to enjoy the partner. So Radha Kund and Shama Kund are not swimming pool. That one can jump in there and exercise their swimming ability. Or learning how to swim. That is not Radha Kund, that's not Shama Kund. They are liquid form of Krishna, directly Radha and Krishna, directly in liquid form. Just like we don't sit in the altar made for Radha and Krishna. We don't sit there. Similarly, we should be careful where Radha Kund and Shama Kund. This is special, so special. We probably should mention later instruction that even great presenting and Nabadwip the Parikrama have no access to Nabadwip. But we know that Nabadwip has his ashram very close to Radha Kund. So Nabadwip does not see Radha Kund. He sees every day, and he also has a lot of pastimes. So he has many pastimes with Radha Kund. So, what Rupa Goswami said is, he has no access to Radha Kund. So special that not only Radha Kund, Shama Kund is dear to Krishna, all the trees at Radha Kund are very, very dear to Krishna. The leaves, and the fruits, and the flowers of the trees at Radha Kund are also very, very dear to Krishna. That is really the beauty of Radha Kund. Shri Radha Kund Shama Kund ki.
Thank you very much, Maharaj. The speaker will get from the
Hare Krishna, तो आपको प्रोग्राम करके हम लोग को ठीक आते आते खाना पकाने वाला प्लीज प्लीज मैंने आपको पढ़ाया कितना है प्रोग्राम करके हम लोग को हेलो नमस्ते शास्त्र देवे भगवान प्रसारिणे for Nabadwip Parikrama, this year is very special and looks like because this Parikrama started with 200 devotees and this year has 15,000 devotees. More interestingly, the first Parikrama day, we had only 5 devotees. 100 Indian devotees are there. All Bishop Maharaj, Samarth Maharaj, Ram Maharaj, all Bishop Maharaj there, walking with us, sleeping with us, sitting with us, very different kind. Then we are a Bengali group, then we are a Hindi group, one Russian group also. Then rather than what happened, then in English group, only remember by name English group, they all English speaking. Mostly the Delhi, how you could see any white people? These are happy, we have some white people here. Very nice. Thank you so much. And every group, number has increased so much. Yesterday I was in Hindi group. Last year 1,400, this year 2,500 devotees. Bengali group, each group, also 2 groups are 5,000 devotees. Bengali group. And Gita Kaur, South Indian group, so special master of Gita Kaur, but this year Parikrama. This year also Prabhu celebrating 515 years celebration of Gaur Bagasha, so they stay here. That is the nice standard they created as arrangement. And every year when you come here, you give some donation, each of us please contribute something. Prabhu will go to you or you can come to Prabhu. Because this is only source of income. He doesn't go out. This place was almost occupied by others. But Prabhu, after he comes, is very strong personality, which protects this place. Therefore, you have opportunity today to sit here and have Katha story. Prabhu that way. And Mataji has told me, Aman Corporation Mataji, he has published on book on Ekasatra. Last 2 years, we have introduced Ekasatra Parikrama. We have Nabadwip Parikrama, we have Sri Kshetra Parikrama. Every year, right after Kartik Purnima, there are 15,000 devotees that gather to do Sri Kshetra Parikrama. And the Nabadwip Parikrama. So I was thinking that we are doing Nabadwip Parikrama, Sri Kshetra Parikrama, Nabadwip Parikrama. So Shastra said, Nitai Vinay Bhai Radha Krishna Paite Nai. Udat Nityananda Vichar Get Radha Krishna. Nitai Chorna Hai, you know? Nitai Chorna Hai?
Raja Radha Krishna Bhagavan.
Nitai Chorna Hai. We started also very small scale. And this year,
We started with the 50, 60 devotees, 2-3 years before, and this year we got 700 devotees there. How many of you been to Ekatrakradham? How many of you have been to Ekatrakradham? Your life is wasted. If you go to Ekatrakradham, you will really feel, a feeling you will get. The dust of Ekatrakradham, the air of Ekatrakradham, the water of Ekatrakradham, very, very special. Actually, I am now preparing one book on Nityananda Ram. Last year I published one book, Balaram, Balaram book. Then I was in the America for Adhusanga. I gave this book to Satyananda Maharaj. After receiving this book, immediately said, Maharaj, there are so many books, but they are not writing any book on Nityananda. Then I said, okay Maharaj, it has come from your mouth, means definitely this will happen. We can't do one thing. I am so much busy with so many things. I think it will take few years to write this book. Then what happened? By Nityananda's mercy, as when I came back from America, I became very sick. I have a heart problem, liver problem, stomach problem. For 2 months, I stayed in one place. So that gave me good opportunity to complete this book. That book is, please pray, Lord Nityananda, by next year this book will come back, will be published. Unique book. No, unique book, very nice book. So this is Parikrama book also available here, and you want to participate in Ekatrakra Parikrama. We are developing that nicely. Just before Nityananda Tradasi, 3 days before we can do the gather. We can imagine so many beautiful street pastimes. Places are there in Ekatrakra Dham. You can get a glimpse of that in this Parikrama book also. So, okay. So I'll discuss briefly something. I'll focus on 2 things. You see this Parikrama was performed first by Nityananda Prabhu, where he took devotion with him. And also, Srivas Pandit accompanied them. Then when they came here, then from the Dijavaninath also accompanied with them. So that is Nabadwip Parikrama book. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he has compiled that. So Nityananda Prabhu, he gives one kind of description. In some places, in Bhakti Ratnakara, also describes how Ishan Thakur, who was managing Jagannath Mishra's house, taking care of Sachimata, Vishnu Priya, he also took Srinivas Acharya. So that has been described in Bhakti Ratnakara. The 2 parikramas took place. Then one parikrama also done by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Nabadwip Mandal Parikrama, that he did not go personally, but Bhava platform was under him. So he compiled this Nabadwip Parikrama book. So he kept everything together, so in one place you can find everything. And how the different aspects, different way it has been described. And especially, okay, I will tell that afterwards. The mood of Jiva Goswami, when he goes on parikrama, what was his feeling? How is reciprocating? That is also very important. The Bhagavad Gita, as it is, does not mean as Krishna spoke it, not necessarily. Bhagavad Gita means as Krishna spoke it. That is not Bhagavad Gita as it is. Bhagavad Gita as it is means as Krishna spoke and as Arjuna accepted it, then it is as it is. So we can really, when you see when Jiva Goswami went on Parikrama, the way he has exhibited his mood, we can't exhibit, we don't have that feeling. But even if we don't have that feeling, because we are not so elevated, but at least we can understand the greatness of the dhams, which gives that kind of feeling to elevated personality, that itself will give us great pleasure also. So we have from Maharaj, Samudra God, Samudra Sen, nice pastimes to sing drama also. And also there is another description of why this place is called Samudra God, but Ishwar Thakur explained it. One day, the ocean water came very fast to inundate the whole Nabadwip Dham. Then Ganga Devi appeared. Ganga Devi said, "Hey, stop there, don't come inside." I said, "Why?" "Because you have too much water. If you inundate Nabadwip Dham, all the dust of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will come, all the dust will get washed away. I don't want you to enter inside this." So Samudra, the ocean stopped there. Till today, when there is high tide, the ocean water comes and swells the water of Ganga river. Till today, this water comes only up to that place. So Samudra Gati. Gati means the movement of the ocean. The movement of the ocean comes up to that place. Movement of the ocean means Samudra Gati. From Samudra Gati, then it was called Samudra Godi. Then it becomes Samudra God. That is one way how Ishwar Thakur is describing why to become Samudra God. So then I will tell another thing of this place. It's called champa hati. Anybody spoke why champa hati? Okay? Champa hati means the general description we give. As Nityananda Prabhu has described how in Dwapara Yuga, Champakalata, Sakhi would come here to pluck champaka flowers. Lot of champaka flowers are growing here. And she would take and go to Vrindavan, make garlands, give to Radha Madhava. Sometimes I wonder, how she would come here? There is no train, no aeroplane, maybe aeroplanes were coming. Same day going back, making garlands. How this thing was happening, Bhakti-Thira Maharaj can explain to you later. He knows all the intricacies things. Maharaj will explain. So she was coming, then after Dwapara Yuga had happened, Kali Yuga came. Kali Yuga people are very degraded. Then they started plucking these flowers and selling those flowers. In this place, to open a marketplace of champaka flowers. So that is one reason why this place is called Champa Hati. Like in Namahatta, the marketplace of holy name, Champa Hatta, or Champaka Hati, or Champa Hati. So that is one explanation. Another explanation I will give you, why it is called Champa, as described by Ishwar Thakur. There is an old Brahman, very devoted personality, learned scholarly personality. He used to worship Krishna. One thing you must observe, that whatever worship, until Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes, we see only Krishna is worshipped. Radha is not worshipped. Because Radha worship was introduced by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's why our Acharya is saying, if the Gaura Nahika Tabeki Hoika Kemane Dharitam De Radhara Mahima Prema Rahasima Jagate Janatake. If Mahaprabhu would not come, then how I survive? Who would let me know the extent of the love of Srimati Radharani? The glory that love of Srimati Radharani towards Krishna. So Mahaprabhu introduced the concept of Radharani. It is there in the scriptures. Many scriptures speak of Radharani. But Krishna told to Yogamaya, until I come personally in Kali, even if Muni Rishis they read about Radharani, make sure they don't understand about Radharani. Because the Radharani glory has to be propagated by myself, has to manifest it by myself. So that time this Brahman was worshipping Krishna, blue colored Krishna. And he was worshipping and he was meditating. Sham Varna, blue Krishna. He has a deity and he gathered some champa flowers, offered a heap of champa flowers, the lotus feet of the deity. Then he was meditating the blue form of Krishna. Then all of a sudden, in his heart, in his meditation, he saw the Gaura form, the blue Krishna transformed Gauranga form. So sometimes he was enjoying seeing that beautiful form, then that form disappeared. When that form disappeared, his meditation broke. Meditation broke, he looked at this champaka flowers. What I saw, is there any form as such form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Golden form, Rukma Varna. Then he analyzed all the scriptures. Then he realized, yes, there is one special form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, which is Rukma Varna, golden color, yellow color. And by seeing this color of the champaka flower, he is very much moved by seeing this color of champaka flower. And what he did, then he started to cry, loudly glorifying the champaka flower. That you made me to see the Gauranga form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then he very loudly, just like in marketplace, people they loudly they call upon, oh, now here is champaka flower. Oh, you made my life very glorious. Because of you, I could see this Gauranga form. Because it's loudly calling for this. So that's why Santa Cruz said this place is called as champa hati. Another reason. Two instances I gave you. There are many like this. We will hear only one part. There are many like this. How the pastime takes place in different ways, different places. And this place, especially, very, very special. As you must have heard, this is the place of Dijabaninath. He accompanied from here when Nityananda came. And one time Gaur Gadadhar came here. That time, this deity we see here in the Kalna, these two deities, two sets of deities, one more deity somewhere, they were carved, or I will say they were manifested. They manifested during the lifetime of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu and Gaur Gadadhar, they were staying here. Unique things I see, last 40-50 years I am coming to this place. I don't see the number of devotees increasing here. A Gaur Gadai and he is in Italy. Only 3 people are here. You have the He is maintaining this place nicely. But these 3 personalities. And this place, Mahaprabhu came, Gadadhar came, Vijayanatha's house, Sampagadata came. Nityananda Prabhu came, and also very special this place is because Kabir Jayadev came here. Kabir Jayadev used to live on the other side of Ganga on the bank of Prithukunda. Prithu Maharaj also came here. Have you seen Prithukunda? Previous years, how many of you have come for Nabadwip Parikrama previous years? How many of you have seen the Prithukunda? One person. We are walking so much, we are hearing so much. About the audience, I have observed one thing, I will tell you. Out of all the audience, there are some audience, they come sit here, but they listen everything by closing their eyes. And down. One kind of audience are there. Among you also. And another kind of audience are there. They don't close their eyes. They are not closing. They are looking like this. They are thinking about their house, what is happening. Okay? Second class audience. And third kind of audience, they are not sleeping. They are thinking about the house. They are hearing, but they don't understand what is talking about. What Sadhu is saying. The top class audience, they are not sleeping, their attention is not diverted, they are hearing, they are understanding, but they can remember to tell to others. So that's why the books are very, very important. The books I published with a specific purpose. When I first, during the early days of this parikrama, I used to travel each place. Because we did not know where is the book, where to stay, where to eat, everything I had discovered. I was traveling with them, I was meeting all the Maharajas and hearing so much glories. But that time I had not time to speak. Like this people are speaking today here because we have very big team working on it. Then I thought, while hearing so much, we should publish in a book form like this. The point is that we have to carry the glories of Nabadwip Dham to all over the world, so that whole world will come here. The Nabadwip Parikrama started with 200 people. If today is 15,000 people, definitely there will come 100,000 people will do Nabadwip Dham Parikrama. That was the plan of Bhakti Prabhupada. He was doing that time with 5,000 devotees, the elephant, the horses, doing parikrama. He bought many properties, land, the night stay. Now the podium they are doing. But ISKCON we are doing this now. So we are staying and we are buying lot of land. So Nabadwip Parikrama management people have requested me to request all of you, please help our Nabadwip Development Trust. We have created a trust for this. So creating good facilities for all of you. So you have to buy more land also. If you don't buy the land where Mahaprabhu pastimes took place, then after 15-20 years, there is no place for us to sit down. So many places are losing like this are the very important things that we have to help them. This Prithukunda is on the other side. Just like you have been hearing so many years, but you don't know where is Prithukunda. This is when you go there, you will see there is the Murari Gupta house and Chaitanya Math. The road, you are taking a road. But the whole big field, that day, there is a lake. Prithu Maharaj came here. There was leveling the whole earthly planet. There he saw the light, he saw Mahaprabhu. Then he dug that kunda, Prithukunda. Then later on Belal said, renovated. It became Balal Dighi. The bank of Prithukunda, Kabir Jayadev was at the cottage staying there and he wrote his Git Govinda there, Dasavatar Stotra. Lakshman said, king found. Then he went to see. Invited him, please come to my palace. Kabir Jayadev was very angry. What's your palace? You're a materialistic person. Get out from here. I don't want to go to your palace. I leave this place, I go to Puri. Then the king Lakshman said, no, please don't leave my place. At least 1 or 2 years. If after you want to leave this place, your desire will fulfill. On the other side of Ganga, a beautiful place, champa. I'll build a cottage for you. You stay there. With your kind permission, sometimes I will go to take darshan at the lotus feet. Kabir was very happy. He said, oh, actually I chastised you to test you. Now I understand your great devotee of Lord Vishnu. Definitely I will stay for some time in Nabadwip. When Kabir came here, he was also worshipping Krishna, blue color Krishna. Padmavati used to pluck flowers and he used to offer to Krishna. One day he was meditating on Krishna deity, both of them. The Krishna, blue color Krishna deity transformed to Gauranga form. After they saw the Gauranga form, both of them they fainted in ecstasy. Then Gauranga Mahaprabhu personally appeared, touched their bodies. Please get up, get up. And when they woke up, then Mahaprabhu said, it's long time you wanted to have my darshan. I also wanted to have your darshan. Now your desire is fulfilled. Now you go to Puri. You go to Puri. You stay there. Leave Nabadwip Dham. Then Gauranga disappeared. Then Jayadev and Padma started to roll on the ground crying. Oh my Lord, what offense you have committed? Why you kick us out of Nabadwip Dham? So beautiful place, you are enjoying to stay here. Then your unseen sound vibration spoke. Oh Jayadev, you please go to Puri. By this your two desires will be fulfilled. Sometime before, you wanted to go to Puri to take darshan of Jagannath. Jagannath also waiting to have your darshan. As Maharaj was telling before, Bhagavan also wants to have darshan. So we should take Bhagavan's darshan or Bhagavan should take our darshan? What is good? We take Bhagavan darshan or Bhagavan takes our darshan? If our glances fall on Bhagavan, nothing will happen to him. If his merciful glance will fall upon us, and something will happen to us. And he has telling, you go there. And he said, the Gita Govinda you are writing, I will go to Puri, and I will have my manifested pastimes, and I will enjoy your Gita Govinda. And you please go there, and then after leaving your body, then again you will come back to Nabadwip Dham. Then Kabir Jayadev Padmavati, they feel so distressed that they have to leave Nabadwip. So they are paying obeisances again and again to Nabadwip Dham. Oh Nabadwip Vasi, please excuse us. You have committed some offense. Now I have to leave Nabadwip. You don't want to leave this Nabadwip Dham. It's so beautiful. There feels so much separation from Nabadwip Dham. So they are about to leave. A real Nabadwip Dham manifested. They could see this Nabadwip Dham, 100 flower. Just like Jiva Goswami saw when Jiva Goswami came, then he saw house of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, a straw house. He was thinking, what God? Is God has a house like this? Then immediately by Gauranga's mercy, a Dham manifested. Beautiful form of a Dham. That four things have been described. Jiva Goswami, when he came, and how he saw the Samudra when he came, how he saw the beautiful form of Nabadwip Dham, how Gauranga Mahaprabhu worshipped. All these things are very nicely described. So we listen this, we will meditate. Why these things have been described? So that we will meditate. When Samudra came, when he saw Ganga Devi helped him to see one day on the sandy beach bank of Gauranga Mahaprabhu sitting under a tree, all his associates are sitting surrounding him. The beautiful form of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, how he looks, how he is wearing his cloth, white cloth with red borders, his long eyes, long arms, raised chest, and how all the devotees are doing different services. So these descriptions are there for us to meditate upon. Vishwanath Prabhupada describing, these are the things we will meditate. When we become fully purified, comes the platform of prema, Adho, Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhadanakriya, Anartha Nivritti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava, Prema. Then what happens? So Vishwanath Prabhupada explained in Madhurika Bandhani, that we will be meditating here. Oh, here is Gauranga Mahaprabhu sitting, devotees are chanting, they are offering samar, arati, beautiful Ganga, this, that. We meditate, then meditation finish, we go to our work. Then again meditation finish, go to work. And one day will come, we will be sitting and meditating here, and all of a sudden, we will find ourselves in Golok Vrindavan there. And here all the devotees will be crying, oh, Gurudev left body, Gurudev gone, Gurudev gone, Gurudev is sitting there. So beautiful things. Mahaprabhu given us by revealing all these truths of Nabadwip Dham. Then Nabadwip Dham ki. Thank you so much. Two minutes, one simple and humble advertisement. How many are reading Bhagavad Gita? Reading Gita? Very good. How many are hearing Bhagavad Gita? How many are speaking Bhagavad Gita? How many are writing Bhagavad Gita? Only one or two. Writing is very, very important. That's why we introduced writing for collegiate people. That's why we started this Gita writing program. We are doing Satalaksha Gita Lekhana Mahajagya. 3 books available, Gita and 1 empty diary. Every day we write a Gita, sloka. Very interesting, you will really enjoy. The registration fee 333 rupees. Nabadwip Parikrama only 200 rupees. So don't lose this opportunity. You take and from today, while you are in Nabadwip Dham, you start practicing writing 2 verses every day. And when writing finish, then you bring it to Mayapur, you will offer to Radha Madhava, then you get a certificate. John Nivasuru, Jayapatra Maharaj will give their signature, and you take back to your house a wealth of your lifetime. You leave behind in your family. Thank you so much. हिंदी वाला कहते हैं इंग्लिश ग्रुप है, इंग्लिश समझते नहीं। हिंदी वाला के लिए बोलता हूँ, ये गीता लेखना महायज्ञ शुरू हुआ है। हर रोज 2 श्लोक लिखेंगे। एक 333 रुपये रजिस्ट्रेशन फीस थी, अभी 200 रुपया में मिलेगा परिक्रमा पीरियड में। उधर एक टेबल लगा हुआ है, आपका नाम, यू गिव योर नेम एंड फोन नंबर एंड एक्सेप्ट दिस। आई विल बी हियर फॉर नेक्स्ट 15-20 minutes. There also we have some special mercy from Jagannath Puri. Jagannath toothbrush I have brought. Jagannath is brushing his teeth also like you. This toothbrush is very powerful. It cleans Jagannath's mouth. I'll put on your head will be cleaned also. But not now. We will have more programs. And at the end, I will be waiting there. If anybody wants books, you can receive books. Don't forget to give some. With any time will go, give some donation to him. Enjoy Ram. Bangla Hindi is Chaitanya. If anybody to sponsor, you can do that also. These people are very, very determined to empty your pockets. And we are in Parikrama. Your pockets will be empty so that you can surrender fully to Krishna. Hari Bol.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. Such good fortune to have your association. Please come and visit us more. So now we're going to have drama. We have 2 dramas for you here. First one will be about the Buddha saying. We're going to